What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Tuesday. Birds are chirping and stuff. Although it's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining like cats and dogs here in the great state of Minnesota. I don't like it. It's no bueno, man. It really puts a crimp in some of the summer plans. It's ridiculous. But it's time for another Vikings news dump. Also, you would not believe the fury that I get when I'm not plugging the merch. Oh, is this focus? Focus. Come on, Canon. Is this not gonna? Anyways, it's a new mug in the store. He sees you when you're pooping. If you know, you know. Check it out down below. purpleftw.net. Producer Al. Again, you don't know the pressure that I'm under. That producer Alley. Hell hath no fury like a producer scorned. It happens, man. But also, hell hath no fury like a quarterback who's finally getting an opportunity. Now, I know people will say, like, oh, well, so Sam Darnold should be good enough to rise above all of this stuff. Put Patrick Mahomes with the Jets in 2018. Go ahead. How do you think Patrick Mahomes would be known as? Patrick Mahomes would be UFL champion Patrick Mahomes and son of Pat Mahomes. That's who it would be, right? Patrick Mahomes, for as good as he is, he landed in a perfect situation. If you put Sam Darnold in Patrick Mahomes' spot with the Chiefs with Andy Reid sitting behind Alex Smith for a year, I think he would have been all right. Right, but Kwesi loves the "Mama, I can change him" reclamation projects, and Darnold is indeed that. Also, he's looking good, man. He's looking really, really good. Even though, he's got the ginger beard. He's got the full. He's almost got like the Ambrose Burnsides thing going on. Looking rather dapper, looking off to the distance. Got that 1,000-yard stare because of how many times he got hit as a Jet and a Panther. It's looking good. So we have hope. A little bit of hope. That's right. Also hope is McCarthy. Now, I don't know if McCarthy is doing like the senior portrait or if this is like the album cover. Gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love. I feel like... So, I'm trying to pinpoint like what kind of music McCarthy would be into. Obviously, it's like new stuff, right? But I feel like he would respect the old stuff. So maybe Robert Palmer. I don't know, man. But so this is a great story. So his fiance, Katya, I believe, is helping him study and learn the playbook. This is from the Purple Persuasion. Per Ben Gessling, quarterback J.J. McCarthy has made progress connecting his footwork to the route concepts in the Vikings playbook. McCarthy also goes over the play names with his fiance most nights. Quote, while the Vikings footwork... Wait, so first off, how do we know that the fiance isn't a spy for the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers or the Detroit Lions? Hey, she could be a spy for the Lions. I mean, I think they met at Michigan, so maybe she's from Michigan. These ties run deep, man. I don't know, but while the Vikings footwork is different from what he's used in the past, which was one of the things that we liked most about him converting to the NFL, McCarthy says it's not a drastic change. He's made progress connecting his footwork to the route concepts in the Vikings playbook. He added, and he goes over the play names with his fiance most nights. It's a hassle, but she understands, he said with a laugh. So first off, J.J. McCarthy leaking state secrets, sensitive material with outside people. Not even wife yet. No, I'm just playing. But no, it is cool, and if it's helping him learn, all the better. Yeah. Plus, connecting them. Plus, that's an awesome dog. I love that puppy. It's fantastic. Although, what's the dog's name? We need to find that out. Hopefully, it's like Ragnar. We could do that. That's a pretty damn good one. Yeah. But either way, whatever it's helping him get up to speed, all for it. Although, do we need a background check? I don't know. Again, state secrets, man. That's what we do. Also, hey, speaking of bringing a guy back home, so Blake Cashman outside, how about that? Former Gopher great, Eden Prairie high school legend. So coming back off of a phenomenal season. So Cashman's an interesting story. So, bounced around the league a little bit. Was a backup special teamer, got to the Texans and was given a starting job, earned a starting job in D'Amico Ryan's defense and was lights out. And I think that he... lost in the hustle and bustle of all the other signings. I think Cashman might be dollar for dollar one of the best value signings on the team because, again, I think that him being a leader Experience when they're wearing the green dot. Pace wears a green dot too. I mean, having multiple guys with that experience will help. But him just being a rock solid run support linebacker, as well as decent in coverage as well, a great leader in the middle, and just really orchestrating things. It's really going to free up a lot of bandwidth for a lot of other guys, whether it's AVG, whether it's Ivan Pace Jr. Cashman is going to be a guy who's probably going to lead the team in tackles, which, again, will take a little bit off the plate of Beasley and Metellus as well. So I think that he is a fantastic signing. And also one thing I almost take for granted, right? Because everyone's talking about Grenard and Shaq Griffin and AVG, et cetera, and rightfully so. But I think Cashman's going to be really special, man. I think Cashman's going to have a great couple of seasons here at home, which is going to be fantastic for him and his family. So it's going to be awesome. Speaking of which, so Justin friggin' Jefferson. I saw an interesting stat where Marvin Harrison Jr. is the only retired player with X number of minimum seasons where he had one catch in every single game, which is kind of amazing, right? Because you think receivers' careers are sort of like a bell curve. Some of them, right? Where, they start out slow as rookies, even first round picks. And, sometimes there's games, whether it's they're not ready to play or, weather conditions or whatever, they don't have a catch. It happens. Or at the end of their career where they're playing, but they're not really playing, right? And also, end of careers are weird for receivers because generally when you're not a wide receiver 1, 2, 3 anymore, you're expected to play special teams. But you tell a former superstar receiver to play special teams, tell Julio Jones to play some special teams. Tell Nuke Hopkins to get out there and be a punt gunner. Ain't going to happen. No. So, again, it's a weird dynamic because, receivers' careers don't really just, peter out. They just sort of end. Yeah. But this is great. Vikes fan page. Players to have at least one reception every game that they have played a minimum 4 seasons in the NFL. Jefferson, Harrison Sr., Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman Jr., DeAndre Hopkins, reliable. So now, like I said, Harrison Sr., he's the one that stands out because obviously he played the longest and obviously he's the one that's retired. But 4 active guys, Jets, it's going to take a while. Stephon Diggs, respect. Pittman Jr., who really an unsung receiver with the Colts. I think he's pretty damn good. Pride of USC. And also Nuke. So, I mean, it's a good spot to be in. Also, it's amazing that he caught a ball in that Raiders game where Josh Dobbs tried to put him in the hospital. Kind of funny, man. But again, what's even more astounding about this is that Jefferson, everyone knows that he's getting the ball and still doesn't matter. Quarterback still finds him, JJ still gets open, everyone gets things done, man. It's great. And also with family, all of the stuff around the JJ signing is fantastic. Proud family moment. You got mom, pops, you got brother Jordan there around Justin signing the contract. It's great. Great. And you got to think as a parent too. And, Father's Day, just happened on Sunday. So, very introspective about being a parent and stuff. Just how great is this? It doesn't even have to be, a large athletics contract, but just think about if your kid has a goal when they're young. Jefferson said making the league and getting these accolades and contracts, something that he's been thinking about since 7. So your 7-year-old kid has a lifelong goal that they work their ass off of. They live and breathe every single day of their life, and then they get it done at age 25. So 18 years, almost 2 decades of work, sacrifice from, the family, the parents as well, and just to help him realize his dreams. It's awesome. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be sports. It could be arts. It could be science. It could be law. It could be whatever profession or vocation you want. Watching your kids accomplish their goals and just watch them just succeed in life. It's awesome. So, a great moment here for the Jefferson family. That's right. Also, sticking in the receiver room. So Vikings have waived a UDFA wide receiver, Devin Harper, per Aaron Wilson. Now, the Vikings signed 2 receivers out of Mercer this offseason as UDFAs, and they waived Devin Harper, who was a kick return specialist, punt return specialist as well. Now, what's interesting is that what are they going to do with the extra roster spot? And that's TBD, and maybe we'll find out as soon as today. But I don't know. I mean, the Vikings could. So they're probably not going to add another offensive lineman because generally they like a 15, so they have 3 full units. But I feel like they're kind of good at wide receiver. Could they add a defensive interior? Maybe. Could they? They probably couldn't use another edge rusher. I don't know. Is this a spot where they sign Cam Akers? Ooh, baby. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Speaking of guess we'll see. So I got high hopes for Dallas Turner. I'm not going to lie. It's really hard to suppress how hyped I am about what Diamond Dallas Turner is going to bring to the table here. And we're shooting for the stars, man. Like, I'm unabashed to say that I have a couple of jelly beans on Turner winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm pretty confident in it, to be honest. I think that even if he has a rotational role, which I don't think that he will, I think that Flores is going to put him out there as a 3-down player right away and then make it work with Grenard and AVG however it shakes out. So I'm actually pretty confident in betting the over, or him getting double-digit sacks this year. Vikes fan page. The rookie sack record is set at 14.5 sacks by Titans rookie Javon Kearse, the freak, back in 1999 by the Tennessee Titans, with the Tennessee Titans. Will Vikings rookie Dallas Turner surpass that? So a couple of factors. So Kearse did that in a 16-game season, which frankly is even more impressive. But with an extra game, I mean, if you bet the over, I mean, you certainly will get odds. I mean, it'll probably be decent. It'll be probably like plus 600. I mean, so say you roll one dice, right? What are the chances it comes up 6 once? Like a 15-60% shot. I mean, I'll kind of take that chance because I feel like Turner's the kind of guy where he gets in a groove, he'll get in a groove. And I feel like there will be a couple of games where he clumps up like 2-3 sacks. I really believe so. Because Flores is really good about supporting the hot hand in terms of a pass rusher. So, I mean, he could. And, like, for all the hype that I have for J.J. McCarthy, this senior photo, what a long, strange trip it's been. Dude, you're 16. As much hype as I have for Broccoli Head here, I have an amazing amount of hype for Diamond Dallas Turner. Let's go, man. Opposite of let's go. So I know we're late on this, but I'm not really a golf guy. But apparently, Rory, the ending against DeChambeau was epic. But I feel like this is every single one of us at like 2 a.m. bar close, wanting some nachos or herbs and gerbs or something like that, and just wanted to go home. Just done. Just over it. Just done. But also, we've struck this pose before as Vikings fans. Yes, we've been there. Happens, man. Also happening. So Dak Prescott is going to be the quarterback at tight end U. So Hockenson is there. I mean, Robert Tonyan is probably there too. Tight end university, the gathering of tight ends from around the league. They discuss strategies. They talk about which offensive tackles cheat. Or no, which edge rushers cheat, that too. But it's so fun. No, the most important thing here is like Dak, who is allegedly, the quarterback of America's team, wearing the Yankees jersey here. Now, I don't know if Dak is a Yankees fan. I mean, he grew up, I believe he grew up in Mississippi, right? Because he went to Mississippi State. So maybe he's been a lifelong Yankees fan and just sort of was. But no, it's just funny. The synergy of the Cowboys and the Yankees, and he's probably a Lakers fan too. It'd be funny. Or is he sending a message to the Giants like, hey, get rid of that zero, Daniel Jones, and get with the hero, Dak Prescott, and then pay me $60 million a year? How great would it be if the Giants go from paying Daniel Jones $40 million a year to paying Dak $60 million a year? It would just be good. That's all. So now I need to preface this. This is not a political post at all. This is not political at all. So need to point that out. So Senator Chuck Schumer, again, I don't know Schumer's politics. Like I keep my politics to myself. We strive to keep this channel apolitical. This is strictly talking about the meats. That's it. So, save your crazy ass comments for yourself. So, Schumer on Father's Day, he tweeted this out and then deleted it for reasons. Our family's lived in an apartment building for all our years, but my daughter and her wife just bought a house with a backyard, and for the first time, we're having a barbecue with hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill. Father's Day heaven. Now, of course, people point out right away the burger situation. Right, so he's got cheese on a raw burger. Obviously, the burgers just got put on the grill. Right now, a lot of people are cooking, pun intended, Chuck Schumer for this, which understandable. But there's a couple things here. Number one, the cheese was obviously put on there for the photo op, right? Obviously, the cheese, the burger ain't done enough where you put the cheese on to melt. Like, it ain't it. And number two, I mean, Schumer's probably been an apartment dweller, like he said, throughout his entire life. Like, he looks mid-70s, so he doesn't know how to grill. He doesn't. Like, he's not a normal dad. Like, he's a senator. So that's what. Also, hot dogs are done. Get those glizzies off, and actually cook the burgers. How about that? But again, it reminds me of the Kirk Cousins grill gate before he signed up with the Vikings, which I don't know. Like, so I know in my mind's eye that these are chunks of filet, right? And the kidney-looking thing in the bottom center left is just the butt of the filet. Like, I know that because I've cut a lot of fillets during my previous life, right? But I don't even think the grill is on. Or the grill is on so low, and that Kurt was going to cook those things well done and is going to minimize char, because I'm sure he read somewhere that char decreases life expectancy by 0.0005 seconds. But what's the point of living those extra 0.0005 seconds if you don't have some char in your life? Because the color is where the flavor is in all aspects of cooking. Unless it's like Singaporean chicken and rice, and that can be bland looking, but whatever. But again, it did take me back to the Kirk Cousins moment. It was fine, but I don't know, man. Like, again, obviously it was for the photo op because there's only 2 slices of cheese on one burger. It's not like there's cheese on every single patty. And obviously, again, it's not like this old man is some grilling expert. I mean, he's not Emerald out there. Bam. It's just ridiculous. But it is kind of funny the lengths that public figures go to try and relate to the common man, where every single common man like actually knows how to grill a burger or knows how to grill a steak. They just go out of their way. It's like, hello, fellow humans. This is how we do it. It's great, man. Overall, it just got me feeling like, man. Anyways, that's it. Damn. Super long Tuesday news dump. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value. Probably ate a lot of fiber.